Hello, lovely my viewers, my friends, and I'm very excited and delighted and over the moon. For the time being, I would like to try to connect with you with a great hope, and I hope everything is going good, happen in your life very good, and I also live my life very frankly and enjoyment of my life. So I keep on correcting, I keep on expressing, I keep on narrating all over my activities and what happened in my life because it's not a big deal for me, and I keep on correcting with a purpose because it is my purpose. And I just 15 minutes ago returned at my home from the a huge you can say farmers fair from 30 kilometers far from my house, and suddenly I already made a plan go to the fair for visit along with my wife because till noon there was no any plan to go to the outside because it was the weather condition was very as like a little bit of the coldy, not much coldy but a little bit of the coldy because of in the morning time, since the morning before the sunrise, small drop has already fell down, and it has become all over the weather has become as like a rainy weather. So that's why I didn't make a plan go to the anywhere for visit, and I throughout the day I spent at my house, and around 4:30 o'clock when I got up because at the noon time I took the nap for 1 hour, and after that suddenly I made a plan according my wife told me कि we have to go to the fair, and I want to go to the fair for visit. It is my first visit at the fair. So as soon as I entered into the fair, so I saw it was huge and neat and clean, and there are number of the crowded in the fair, and because it was the huge fair placed or organized in a year of the two time. After 6 months, only for 3 days, 3 days of this fair is going on for 3 days within a 6 month, and there are number of the farmers comes in. Come in this fair for purchase some of the as like a cultivator, some of the as like a useful as like a things in their farming, and they come to know about how can they grow in their crops because this is the huge university entire into the in our country is the very famous of the Pantnagar University, and there are number of the students has already get a degree and study in this university from the another state. So that's why it is very famous, and it was my first visit at the moment in this fair. So when I entered, so it was very crowded. I could not able to believe it, and there are number of the huge soaps and plants and the seeds also they were selling, and there are huge soap seller has already placed every year in this every time, and every time the fair has organized, so they keep on selling their product by the by handmade product is also from the as like a Uttarakhand. There are a number of the places they have already sell their product on by made without organic, without any chemicals, and I have already visited. There are a number of the shops, but I could not connect with anyone because I went to the late and almost the you can say I read around 6 o'clock, so it was hardly to connect to me because I wanted to move, I wanted to visit it all over the fair, and but when I was visiting, so I kept on capturing by the moving in the crowded. It was hardly to move one or another person to cross. It was very crowded. I think it was the last and final day because the fair had already started till 13 of the March till 16 March. So it was the last and final day, and tomorrow in the morning till noon time the fair was going on. After that it was almost closed. So although I had no knowledge about, and I don't want to purchase anything. It was not my intention because I have everything, so don't needless to purchase anything anything. Only for it was my reason to when I go to the visit and learn something and observe whatever happened so whatever I have only observed and I kept on checking. There are number of the product, number of the things, and after that I have already purchased some of the material from the fair, but not much because it was not my intention, and I have already purchased two shirts in that fair because by the looking I love and you can say कि it was my consistency. So keep on watching this video till end. Thank you. So I don't want to make the long video, only for I am just checking my fluency. Thank you.